Monday message for you from Mahanraj Kaur. What an amazing week we have on tap. Why? Because almost all the planets, except for Jupiter is in a fire sign, Sag. Everything else is earth and water, mostly earth, mostly Virgo. And this Virgo energy is really asking us to bring in our independence and our self-worth and getting clear about how to align ourselves with the divine. We are in a major healing cycle, okay? And one of the things is to drop the immediate desires that we are always battling all the time and open ourselves up. This is what this Virgo season, like, open yourself up and know the Divine Mother knows you, understands you, wants to serve you, and start really getting in a conversation with that Divine Mother and Heavenly Father. I would go so far as to a love affair. This full moon that we are building to, the Pisces full moon, of course, this Pisces is always opposite the sun, Virgo, is going to be having some really tangible qualities like heightened sensitivity, open intuition, also illuminating, like the truth is going to come out, especially the personal truth that you need to really clear the cupboards, clear the space to let the healing come in, because it's a harvest moon. We're wanting to harvest. We want to take in a miracle and really be in an amazing part of our lives. And if we don't have space for the gifts that the universe is trying to give us, then there's nowhere for it to go. How do we not make space? Well, we don't make space. Not only, we're going to talk on a physical and then a spiritual level. First, spiritually, you don't have space if you know it all. You just don't. You don't have space if you are carting around shame or beating yourself up for, I can't believe I didn't buy that house, or I can't believe I stayed with that man that long, or I can't believe I didn't, do whatever at the job. And that was what, 5, 10, 15, some of you 20 years ago, right? Those are the things that we actually have the energy right now, this week, to clean it out, to let it go, so that you have space to know it's okay, and it's perfect, and you set yourself up in this whole little dilemma so that you could be where you are this week and need to have a deep relationship so bad with God. Being in relationship with the divine can be romantic, exciting, fun, surprising, safe, stable, just yummy and unconditional love. But it takes practice. So this book I love, it's Not Your Money from Tosha Silver. There's a story. I'm at the end of the book. If you have not listened to Tosha Silver, get the Audible. It's Not Your Money. It's not just about money. It's about loving your life and really enjoying being you and knowing it's all going to be delivered exactly at the right time, no matter what. But the last one of the stories she said, she had just gotten into the practice finally of really knowing that whatever happens, that God was in charge and he was doing it. And he was doing it because he loved her, not because he was trying to freak her out. So she packed up this whole big suitcase. She's going to this Mexico beautiful place retreat thing, and it busts and everything is falling out. And it's like the car is coming. She's got to get in that car and be on time for the plane. Oh no. All she has is a carry-on. She didn't waste much time in why is this happening to me? What am I going to do? Instead, God, help me choose the right things to bring. And as her hands filter through the sweater, the yoga clothes, the whatever, packed that carry-on lickety-split, left the books and the computer behind, and just went. Well, it turns out that plane from LA to Mexico was late, and had she not had to carry on, she wouldn't have had any clothes for a while anyways, because the baggage didn't make it. And there was all these other synchronicities that made having just a carry-on perfect. And it kept unfolding and it kept unfolding. And I know some of you have been in this, right? When you just immediately surrender your plan and you trust God, and it just gets juicier and juicier and sweeter and sweeter. When I was doing the whole process of calling in the one for Tony, I mean, it went so bizarre and weird at points, you know. I'm not even going to go into that, but I got into this amazing relationship with God. I honestly felt like God was like winking at me sometimes. Isn't that a good one? Oh God, I got you there. And not in a mean way. Like, it was like all these little different things, like to get me to laugh at myself and open my heart and get into a relationship with the universe and know that it's happening perfect. So Virgo is the virgin, the independent, the self-knowing creator of your life. That's what's being healed right now. That's why so many planets with the new moon were in Virgo. That's why we are feeling right now that full moon, because right now Neptune is, right on top in opposition to the sun. These portals in this last 2 weeks have been like felt long before they're here, because it's like, I'm going to give you a lot of stuff. I'm going to give you a lot of energy, and I really want you to take advantage of it so you can get out of the box and expand. Are you ready to get out of the box and expand? Yes, you are. And I tell you what, I was saying this in my Women's Elevation workshop yesterday. You must be kind to yourself for all the times you didn't do what you want. And just know that this is all a process. Nothing is wrong. This is the momentum. This is the alchemy. This is the time that it all is going to make sense. So on Friday night, Saturday morning, we will have this full moon, and this is going to be a time to really let go. It's a harvest moon because it's the last full moon before the equinox in autumn. So it's a time for us to really make space for the you have been destined to be. I hope this is helpful. I would love for you to do a cosmic reading with me. We really just do it over the phone. You get a long report, you get Kundalini medicine, you get a meditation. I mean, it's an awesome thing. And then you get the recording of the call, because the report is like in writing, but what comes through spirit when we're talking is a different thing. Plus, you'll be able to ask questions. This is a magical time. Get on the phone with me now so that you can do another call. I mean, the first one is where I have to gather the most information, so it costs a little more, but after that it's less, because I already have your blueprint and now I just look at where you're at, kind of thing. So you want to do it right now, and then you can do it at the end of the year, beginning of next, because this is going to be quite an ending. This is going to be quite a year end. I have more to say about this, and I will get to it next Monday message. Look for another video on Thursday or Friday for a new moon ritual and meditation. Satnam, so much love to you all. I'm so grateful you watch. I'm so grateful you come to the Great Divine Flow. I'm so grateful that you support me and I get to support you and be connected to you in small and big ways. Satnam.